Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Grievance News. This is January 31st, and we are from. Yeah, I was getting some feedback. You wouldn't have appreciated that. Uh, January 31st, coming from the Grievance News newsroom here down in Florida, where it's still cold. With us tonight, we've got Thamin,
From Minnesota, where it's colder.
and with his cast. We're actually working on trying to figure out how we can sign his cast over Skype. We haven't figured out how to do that yet. Um, there's some robotics involved. So with us also is Zosian
Hello, everybody.
and Vanquish.
Hey guys,
And Vanquish is our social media, shall we call you guru?
nerd, whatever.
God. Oh.
Hey, Bias says you guys are beautiful. I think it's the beards. Even Thaman's got a little bit of a beard thing going on there. It's
No.
So, yeah, a little
a
fuzz.
little,
That's
little
about
fuzz,
it.
a little peach
You,
fuzz.
you know, ever since Khan actually destroyed my beard, I've been working on my the epicness of mine a little bit. So
The
don't
epic-
still
I
don't
just
quite
haven't-
have Khan beard yet, but I'm working on it.
I just haven't shaved since lunch.
the way I look at Khan is the fact he's got that old Linux guy beard.
He does.
The Unix, the Dilbert cartoons. Hey kid, go buy another better computer. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started so we can move on. Arcade has upgraded the plaza and enjoying patch 2.5. Tree houses for housing, deep sea exploring type stuff, etc., etc. Did you have anything else on that, Vanquish?
No, I mean that's just kind of what I gathered from social media and throughout their forums. I know that that patch recently dropped. I think it was last week, maybe. So it's all fresh content for those guys. I think they've been kind of enjoying that.
Sweet, that's a fun one. I always, always some fun when you get out there on a pirate ship.
Oh yeah.
Go,
The tree houses are kinda cool.
Like for me. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Yeah, don't get us pulled. Don't get us pulled.
Well, tree houses have to be kind of cool. You got to think, how would they actually resolve the real estate issue that game had? Well, start putting houses in trees.
It's
Solved.
their variation of skyscrapers.
Yeah.
I keep remembering as a certain game that we were allowed to do so much crafting for our dwellings, and I imagined this huge tree house, and that was EverQuest Next and Landmark. Of course, still waiting for Next to come out.
Eventually, it'll come out. Some year it'll come out. It'll be completely
Don't
like
hold your
nothing
breath.
else. It'll be
We'll be all skeletons by then.
yeah, pretty much. It'll be completely nothing what we were expecting. All right, moving on. Elder Scrolls Online. Next DLC, the Thieves Guild, is going to be released on March 7th. They are steadily gaining new members. They always appreciate more over there. And they had a absolute blast doing a werewolf PvP night last Friday night.
Nice.
So, did you see any pictures out of that, Vanquish?
No, I didn't see that, but I know that the Thieves Guild's a big thing. If anybody played Skyrim, you know kind of the significance of the Thieves Guild coming in the Elder Scrolls games. So
I know.
I'm actually looking forward to that myself.
See, when I play D&D, I always play the thief. So it's like whenever I show up to a new city, where's the guild? Where's the guild?
Yep.
Sounds like it'll blend in well where they already have a kind of justice and criminal system that they implemented last year.
It's true.
Have to go over there and check that out.
Yep.
All right, EverQuest 2. The guild has two new kills, and they're finally able to clear the first dungeon from the first zone from the first expansion, Stygian Threshold Edge of Under. So congratulations to them, and I actually have a picture. There we go, of their success, their achievement. So congratulations, guys.
All right.
Woot.
Very nice. Yeah, I noticed. I think Friday they took out some big spider boss and put it in their forums. It was.
Spiders
Always good
do,
to-
that's always good.
It's always good to kill the spiders. I agree.
Yeah, it is. Spiders are bad. Anything that has 8 legs and 8 eyes needs to go.
Yes.
All right, Thamin, what's going on in Final Fantasy? No, that's not Thamin. That's
No, that's me.
that.
Come on.
That's you, Zo. Sorry, my bad.
Haha. Okay, there's a new patch coming out February 23rd. It brings a new raid, new dungeons, changes, new primal fights, new main storyline quests. That's one thing when I did play Final Fantasy, I actually enjoyed most was the main storyline quest.
Okay.
New PvP battle zones. Never will PvP here. And we'll set tons of new crafting recipes among many other things. I know a few people in our guild that would be happy about that. Next stage of the Heroic Quest. It's coming a few weeks after that release. Guild is still growing. They're getting new members on a regular basis. Raid teams are still working through the hardest content in the game. Members are really looking forward to the new patch.
Yep.
Awesome.
It's been a while since I played, so I can't make too much comment on the game. So
It's all right. It's all
the
right.
ship was here. It'd be another story.
All right.
Next hour, though. Sorry.
Yes. Next hour, we'll get to Shiv. Vanquish, what's going on in Neverwinter?
All right, Neverwinter. First of all, they want to thank all of their new members. Apparently, they've been getting a lot of them here lately, and welcome to every one of those guys. Neverwinter has been doing great lately. They've been busy killing dragons, which is always good in a D&D kind of game, right? Killing dragons.
Yeah, and not dying. That's always the better part.
And not and not dying, absolutely. Doing dailies, heroic encounters, as well as different forms of PvP. PvP in that game is pretty fun. They still try to run the dragon encounter every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday around 9:30 Central, if they have the right numbers on, of course. They're looking to add several new events to the calendar soon, so keep checking it. They've been doing Stronghold PvP when they can get the queues to pop, so that comment makes me think that they've got some pretty nasty queue times, which that's been normal for a lot of things I've noticed lately in terms of PvP queues, but
It's the
yeah.
winter. Nobody wants to go outside.
Exactly. Right now they are running the Challenge of the Gods event, which gives you a chance to earn a Blessed Gift of the Gods. This runs through next Thursday, the 4th. They are also running a 2x Enchantment and Runestone event. This runs through the 1st. Runs through tomorrow, I guess. We'll soon be ranking the guild stronghold to a level 10, which is a huge accomplishment, as well as having several of the support buildings and boon buildings to level 4 or above. TIG has been doing a great job with their streaming on Friday nights at 10 o'clock Central. Late night stuff, but it's really good stuff. After a break for the holidays, which a lot of us has had. Make sure you come out and watch that Friday nights on Twitch. Remember that Neverwinter is free to play and to download, so there's really no reason not to come check it out.
Sweet. Yeah, it's a fun game. I've just been busy lately to get in there and do it, but I always enjoy getting in there. Although, that level 60 slump is a little rough to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thamin, tell us about Star Citizen.
That last one actually reminded me of one that I don't think I had in the notes. Star Citizen, a few times, and I think one's running now, also has had some free play where all you got to do is register over at RSI's site, and you can download, you can get into Arena Commander, you can get into the little baby persistent universe, the little alpha that we have right now, and they'll give you a few stock ships that you can kind of get in there and play around. If it's not currently running now, it's happened a few times. So go over, register, chance to get in there, and just try it for free to see what we've been enjoying. Other than that, the patches have been hitting alpha left and right. It's been harder for me to kind of keep up with it here. Last show we did, we were reporting on alpha 2.1, and already 2.1.1 was hitting, and now 2.1.2 is out. So it's been hard keeping up with the changes, but basically the universe keeps expanding and these game bugs are getting hunted down. We know that the biggest hangar, the Revel in York, has been expanded to fit the massive Starfarer. So we're actually hoping to see that one soon, if in our hangars, if not flight ready. That's one of the oldest ships that we've had out there, but it's a big one that they had to work on. Don't forget, Star Citizen members. I put it out on the boards. We're asking you to get in your picks for the Friday night lunch Friday lunch during the get together down in Georgia. I've got the posting down in the Star Citizen forums down there with our group. We're going to be, I believe it's Gainesville, Georgia. I think that was the name of the town.
Yep.
So that's the closest one. So, I'm looking for advice on that one there. Don't get misled. I know that the 2016 lunch with your guildmate thing on Grievance's forums is still showing the one we were at last year, which was on the opposite side of Atlanta. So don't go by that. Get in there. If you see a good restaurant down there you'd like to try, throw in your comments, and we'll get one decided on quickly here.
See, you want to be northeast. If you're looking at southwest, you don't want to go there. You want to stay northeast. As far as the constant patches and updates, that's actually not that too surprising considering the game's alpha/alpha status. So at least it shows they're working on it still.
Very true.
Yeah,
Well,
they've
they
still
also
been expanding their staff. They've still been expanding their staff, and yeah, for the longest time we were waiting for updates, and now it's just going bang, bang, bang.
All right. Let's see. I think we're back to Zoe with Star Wars.
Star Wars! Sorry.
Somebody's a little excited.
Okay,
Okay, where's the coffee? We were all asking for coffee.
Gatorade. Sorry. I was not drinking coffee. I know better. I like a squirrel on coffee in some of those movies. Okay. We're looking forward to Chapter 10 release, which will be on February 11th. But if you're a subscriber by February 1st, they'll let you have up and up to you on February 9th, the new chapter. We also looking forward to getting some new character perks for subscribers. But sorry about the 10. I got off track. Which will introduce Kaleo and Blitz back. Kaleo and Blitz. Kaleo is the Imperial agent companion, and Blitz was the bounty hunter's companion. I myself look forward to Blitz because he's kind of funny, especially when he pulls out a bazooka from somewhere and starts killing people with a bazooka. I'm like, where did you pull that from? Really? Okay. It also will include new tiers of crafting recipes and materials. A special note for the Imperial Guild, they have a new officer. It was a few weeks ago, Kadoon. Welcome him to the officer corps. Pretty awesome guy. All our officers are really good in Star Wars, on both sides of the fray.
What role is he going to be in?
He's a task leader right now, so.
Okay, just task leader. Cool.
Yeah. But like I said, we're still getting a lot of new players, which is awesome. And like I said, we're sure a lot more will be coming back on around February 9th, 11th, where they can get into the new stuff. They still haven't released everything that they're going to be doing for this new chapter, so we're still waiting on that. So there's a lot of changes coming, like they said, but like I said, they're slowly introducing it. So
how often are they rolling out these chapters? So they're already up to 10.
They're going the first release they released 9 chapters, but now they're going to start releasing one a month.
Okay.
To the new storyline, to continue the storyline, Knights of the Fallen Order storyline, which to me is probably some of the best storyline they had in a long time. So versus other expansions. So
that's cool.
Awesome.
And like I said, I don't want to give spoilers away. Just go play it. You subscribe, you get a free 60 if you want. When you subscribe to the game, if you hadn't came back for a while or anything. So y'all should come out and look forward to it.
All right, awesome. Thank you. We'll take WoW Alliance over to Vanquish, the anonymous platypus.
All right. So let's see. This is all written up in the words of the great Cataclysm. So, hello, good
Yes.
people of Grievance. I am Cataclysm. He hopes that everyone is doing fantastic. He just wants to let everyone know that the WoW Alliance Guild is 2 years old now, which is pretty cool. They did a crazy, amazing race style game with lots of great prizes to be given out. Thanks to all of the people who came out to that, and it was a blast. Recruitment is going well. They're getting a few new people every week or two. People getting excited about Legion coming out in 6 months. I hate that they have to wait 6 months because that's pretty exciting stuff there. They're really in need for some new updated content there. Any news on Legion? Go to MMO Champion. Pretty good stuff there on that site. .com. For rating, just last night they downed a new boss, and not just any boss, a boss that opens up the portal to the last boss, which is important. Way to go on everyone who was there to assist on that, and thanks to all that stepped out before we even started. Thanks to all of my family and friends, his family and friends in the game, and in this guild for making it a great place to be. Best wishes to everyone. I can't talk Kata talk. I fail at it.
It's
That was
all
my
right.
best. That was the best I could do.
All right, I guess it'll do. It'll do. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take the word WoW Horde because I'm gonna have you speak a little bit more below Thamin. So WoW Horde, steady sailing over in the Horde. They're still bringing in new people. They're still trying to get people geared, and they're still raiding at the normal Hellfire Citadel and heroic Hellfire Citadel. So it just looks like they're going steady. Nothing too exciting, but still we're chipping away and working away at it. Now on to other news. Thamin, I had this long list of stuff to read, but since you're here, I'm gonna have you do. Since these are your own words, what happened
Yes,
last night?
extensive notes on it because it was also exciting. It was great. It was a great one there. So last night we did Swords Drawn, Guns Loaded. Memo, he's over there very active in Diablo, and he talked me into doing Diablo. I happen to have the week open to do it, and I love also getting in there when any of Grievance's chapters, if they got some action going on, something I can get into, something I can help showcase, and the Diablo folks are really helpful with that. So Shiv, Epic Fell, and Relictus were joining me last night for Diablo 3. And we planned this last weekend, so we knew we were decided we were going to try to tackle the worst difficulty level we could in the game. And we ended up adopting a theme to it. We had Shiv was Hagrid the Barbarian, Relictus ran Harry the Wizard, Epic Fell had Hermione the Witch, and I went Crusader, so my Headless Nick. There we go. Hoping he didn't live up to his name on that show.
Nearly headless. Nearly
I
headless.
didn't have room to write that all in. I tried. So the four of us took off, first in story mode, and we kept pumping up the difficulty. We finally started limiting what equipment that we are going to allow ourselves to arm. We kept trying to push it harder and harder, and unfortunately, like the rest of Grievance, we were kicking butt. Nobody was dying because it was hardcore. You die, bam, that's the end of that run. Go do something else. So then we ended up we're beating them so badly that we ended up deciding to divert from the storyline and hit some Rift dungeons. And we had a very exciting run in a Nephilim Rift. It was about 90 minutes into the show. I think I've got it marked as like about an hour and 19 minutes into the YouTube show. It's out there already. A Rift Guardian spawned. And that was finally the death started happening. But yet it had a really funny ending to it. And the battle itself lasted between 4 and 5 minutes. It was pretty funny at the end, though. There was a lot of running by the folks that didn't die outright.
Nice. Give me.
Yep.
because I completely failed as far as prepping this. So let me go ahead and screw this real second. We can show this. Keep talking for 2 seconds while I do this.
No
As he
problem, get
mentioned,
it
that's
set up.
already up
Oh,
on YouTube and it's on Facebook as well. So if you need to find last night's replay of the fun, that's where it'll be.
Well, special note after this program, we do have Geekside News. Everyone should come and stay around to listen to it. There will be a giveaway. Now, what the giveaway is, you'll have to come and see.
and I threw the link down there. Don't click it yet. It sounds like Wendell's getting part of that ready, but there's the link if you want to check it out later. Make sure up in the title, up in the summary of it, you can show more, and I've got several spots I kind of marked there, so you can go for the highlights. Try to do that with all my shows.
All right, here we go. This is only a couple minutes, right?
I think so. Kind of where you had it started.
119.
Let's see. I would. It's about 4 minutes from that point.
Oh,
So
4
if you
minutes.
want to jump ahead a little, you can.
And she teleports. Because, yeah, screw you.
You have died. Was that too far?
No, that'd be a good start point right there. If they got from then on, it still isn't that far. Where are you at here?
Running around the square for a little while.
You're 122. Close enough. The end is coming up.
He seems to be stopping when
At this point, yes, all hardcore. We all died except Relictus playing Harry the Wizard, and as you can see, he's having to kite the last boss.
just so you folks know, if you can't see it.
You're a wizard, Relictus.
He's on the infernal.
Run
is on
for
the
it! Run, Forrest,
Yeah.
run!
Every time you get on the east side of that pit,
I
you
can
can
have
see
a
the
thought.
action. That's where I died. Hey, Night Nova.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
This is
yes,
like our
keep the
world
action going and make sure you stay alive. 1K.
Yeah, kill it
so,
on
like,
the east side of the ramp. Nowhere else. Don't kill it anywhere else.
Okay. On the east side? Okay.
We're making this more difficult for Relictus.
Northeast, east. Yeah, Damien says this is like our World of Warcraft raid.
So, like, right around here?
Yeah, here's the perfect view right there. You're centered.
Oh, I need a beat, sir.
good job.
Hey, killed him.
But it didn't help that.
Perfect.
It did help that Thamin, myself, and
Hey, that wasn't tough enough. But here I tell him it's like, try to kill him on this spot here. You'll be on camera for it.
Yeah.
for you. Exactly.
Well, I'll get my first yellow.
Yeah.
So Harry got to loot the rest of our corpses and live in wealth the rest of his days.
I'm sure he did.
Bravo.
Bravo! You have died of dysentery.
Yes.
Alright. So that's a little fun.
And just to mention to folks, so I will not be broadcasting on my next normal night, February 13th, because I'm going to be attending Con of the North in Minnesota here. Fun event. So that leaves February, what is that? The 27th will be the next show. And I've got Zoe here trying to talk me into doing Star Wars. As you can see, guilds I can be bought. More so if it's a game I can get in with like some free-to-play.
How about a night of
Yeah.
D&D? We can do a night of D&D on Swords Drawn Guns Loaded.
It's got to be full of action.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Well,
It's action. It's just a different kind of thing.
Yeah, different kind of action. Different kind of action.
Different pace.
Otherwise, I'd love to, yeah.
All right. So, we'll continue on. Unless there's anything else.
Star Citizen Report, I guess, yeah. So tune in now, February 6th. So this next Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Memo and me are going to discuss the latest news, which I'm still putting together because, like I said, patch after patch is hitting. So we'll see what our focus is yet, but tune in.
All right. I think Doc is going to buy you for Neverwinter.
Yep.
So, Vanquish, QuestCon. What are the
QuestCon.
highlights?
Well, last Saturday, no, not this one we just had, but the one before, we announced our first guest, GG Edgley, which was big. It blew up for us on social media. We put that announcement out there. We put it on our website. We had it on Twitter. Had it all over the place. People seemed to be really receptive of it, which was awesome. So And obviously, there's going to be a lot more of that coming. Maybe about one a month, maybe more, maybe less. Don't know. But throughout this whole year and leading right up to the big event, I look forward to having those announcements. And I got to get some QuestCon rep in here.
You
Got
are
the T-shirt
God.
on tonight. Got to get the shirt. Yep. So.
Oh.
Tea coffee.
Okay, sorry about that. I was just raised by the gods here. So what were you saying? You're saying something about was it QuestCon? Some girl showing up?
Yeah, QuestCon,
Yeah.
QuestCon. What?
Blah,
Coffee.
blah, blah. Yeah, coffee.
Nope, that's just it. The fact that had a pretty big week on social media in terms of guest announcements and all that good stuff. So, yeah, QuestCon. Look forward to it.
Awesome. Well, Zoe, was there anything else? Oh, before we let you go, I'll put it at the end. Zoe, anything other than Geek Side to pimp?
No. Well, we just mentioned Gay Side. We do have an author on there. Unbreakable. I did not mention that earlier.
Okay, we'll do it now.
W.C. Byer from the book Unbreakable. It's a newer one out. The second one's coming out in Indomitable, I think the name of it off the top of my head is.
Indomitable.
Thank you. It's one of those days. It's been a long one.
A tough word.
Yeah, but we got some interesting stuff we're talking about tonight. Y'all should come join us here in about 30 minutes.
Yep, starting at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. W.C. Bowers, Indomitable, and of course, at least three of us plus Shiv. Just for throwing some,
come help us.
throwing some geekiness around. Vanquish, you're going to be in Pensacon soon, aren't you?
Yep, in just a couple of weeks, I guess, middle of February. A bunch of us from Grievance are heading down to Pensacon. I think they're going to have a booth, all that good fun stuff set up. It's going to be a blast.
So here's what I need everybody to do. I need everybody that goes to Pensacon to see him, to take pictures with him, preferably beating him down and take pictures to say Vanquish. Hashtag Vanquished.
Yes.
Do you have any toilet paper?
I heard that. Oh my god.
It's in the kitchen, Alexander.
Hey, Wendol, where's the TP?
Best Grievance news moment ever.
Yep.
I guess that's what I get for trying to get Vanquish
Type
up
that
in
out, stupid.
Pensacon.
That's what you get.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, to continue
That is
on.
definitely has to go in the blooper reel.
Been rickrolled. Yeah, rickrolled. Oh my god. All right, Vanquish. Was there anything else other than Pensacon? Anything else you want, Pimp? Your social
Nope,
media?
that's it. Before we go, though, Thamin has to hold up his cast so we can all sign it.
Oh yes.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there. Where's my? Oh, there we go. There's.
There.
Okay, right there. All right.
All right.
I love my 5-year-old did a good job. He wrote the underline first so that he could write on the line on top of it.
Where's the Grievance G? I don't see a Grievance G. I don't see the official symbol on there. We're gonna need.
You know, I had to write it on there.
Yeah, you're gonna need that for sure.
Yep. Anything else you wanna pimp, Thamin?
I think I covered my show. I guess if y'all don't know, like I say, I'm going to be down there to get together too. I hope to see everybody down there. I cannot sell my books down there. That's not a Grievance thing, but I will bring a few more for the raffle. So bring y'all's money for the raffle. Help support Grievance. Win some nice prizes. And if you happen to have bought any of my books, bring it down. I'll personalize it for you.
Which means he's
Sweet.
gonna draw little things in the corners. All right. I believe that's it. Stick around. About 30 minutes. We'll be coming back with Geek Side. Join us then. Thamin, were you going to be coming back on after Geek Side and doing the Tom Clancy one? Uh,
Possibly. What time are you guys expecting to go to?
Just an hour.
If you're
Hour,
going
15 minutes.
yeah, if you're going to come on, I'll make sure we stick to an hour.
Uh, I'm not sure. So if you run over, do what you need to do, and then I may still get something. If I don't do it live tonight, I'm thinking I might do a quick spot that I can just get uploaded to YouTube that kind of shows it to others at a glance.
All
So
right. Yeah, because that's one I saw was rather interesting because that's the one that has the you can have your own bases and it's almost has an MMO feel to it.
it does have and I know this much. When you go into the main base, the main outpost at the start, you have to open up pieces of it and get it upgraded through quests, through one thing or another. And it does say when players go in, they're seeing their own version of the base, how they built it up.
Cool.
And if it springs another outpost in the future, I guess that might be a little different. We'll see. But right now, we just have the one base that you personally upgrade and see the results of it.
Okay. Well, Memo, your mission since you got him to go on Diablo is you have to get him to stick around until was that 9 CST, 10 CST, 10 whatever that is, whatever time that is, to cast. And that is it. We wish everybody a good night. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in half an hour. Thank you. Night.
Night.